question will be from Mark.
He just got paid.
Okay. All right, guys. It's Mark Gaughan from the Buffalo News. Thanks for joining us. This question's for Ed. Ed, I want to ask you about that lining up at defensive end and throwing that spin move. Did Jerry teach you that move? Have you been lobbying for more defensive end snaps? What do you think?
Nah, it just really I could play wherever, but just watching film, you got a big 6'7". I don't know how tall Connor McDermott is, but he's tall. I know that. So just when he got overextended, I just pulled off the power, came back inside, quarterback waiting right there. It don't get much better than that.
All right. Good. Thanks.
El Capitan and Big Ed Oliver. What's up, my guys?
What's good, man?
I'm good, man. Hey, I see I got that new cut, Ed. I see, you said you need that cut. I got that new cut.
Yeah. I need it. I need it bad.
You know what I mean? I got to send y'all boy these 716 joints too, man. So, I know the bill take care of y'all nice and crispy.
I well bean it. Get a little cold out here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Speaking of keeping things cold, though, man, it's a whole new season. And I feel that, you guys is like the Rodney Dangerfield in the NFL. Y'all get no respect still. Like Jerry said, we still got to keep punching people in the mouth to get that respect. And here it is, a brand new season. And they just think that New England is just going to come in here and have their way running the ball again. So, I mean, it was so what's the focus on just having that eye discipline with gap integrity, going into this week?
Well, it takes all 11 to play defense, especially against this group. They very fundamentally sound. They're going to come in here and give us their best shot. And we just got to take it and handle that. And everybody has to be in their gap. And then when they do decide to pass, I don't know how much, depending on the weather. Last time they came out here, they didn't throw worth a lick. So this time when they come out here, they might switch it up and it might be a different game. But whatever they decide to do, we just got to be on it. We just got to be dialed in, locked in. Whatever they call on defense, we got to execute. And last but not least, you got to protect our reputation. So.
Some instances in that game, they was trying to manipulate the edge there, go twin sets with N'Keal Harry out there, single back style, and they was doing like some reverse counters. On one drive, they was able to find some success, during that. I'm quite sure you guys will be well prepared for that, But in more hindsight, yesterday was the 5th-year anniversary of Coach McDermott being the head coach here. Question for both of y'all guys: What does Coach mean to both of you?
Oh, man, he means everything. Just the way he's changed the mentality in the building, in the organization, bringing that championship playoff caliber that we so desperately needed here. We got plenty of guys that got the talent. It's all about leadership. And when you have the right leadership, the right captain on the boat, man, it makes things a lot easier. And we can go out there, play fast, and have fun and give our fans the results that they need.
Right. I just think for me, with McDermott bringing me here and getting me here, like, I just can't say enough about that right there. I could have been a whole bunch of other places and would not have been in this situation. I've been in the league, going on 3 years now. And every year I've been to the playoffs. And, the coaching here is just good. They say a lot of other places around the league, like talking to older guys, is just not like that. So, for me, I wouldn't say save my life, but he damn sure saved my career coming to a place with a good atmosphere and me learning how to be a pro here versus somewhere else where it's not so, not so family oriented and things like that.
Absolutely. Hey, Jerry, before I let you go, man, give us your playoff message.
My playoff message, man, we're going to do what we always do. We coming out here, we playing fast, we playing physical, especially up front. We hear all the chirping, we hear guys talking about us and everything like that. That ain't nothing though, because we're going to strap it up, we're going to let them pass talk come Saturday.
That's right. Let's get Shaq back up in here, man.
Oh, yeah. Talk cranny.
Appreciate you.
Hey.
No problem.
Hey, this is for either of you guys. What are the challenges in facing the same team for a third time? It's incredibly rare.
It's going to be a very detail-oriented, disciplined game. Field position's going to be key for us. It's all about population to the ball, getting off blocks, and, trying to just come out there swinging. So I think for us, it's just going to be an old school slobber knocker. We've seen them 2 times this year. They've seen us twice. You know, the third time, you know, like Ali said, it's that whole trilogy, that whole Thriller in Manila type thing. You know, it's gonna be fun. The ice is gonna be there. The cold's gonna be. It's gonna be Buffalo Bills football. So whoever's gonna be mentally tough, they're gonna be physical. That's gonna be the outcome. And so we're excited for it up front. We're ready for that challenge.
Right. I would say it's kind of like, I don't know if you ever had a brother or somebody that was close in age, and y'all go outside and play one-on-one basketball, and he know everything you're gonna do, you know everything they're gonna do, and somebody gotta win, and it's gonna be physical, it's gonna be, you know, a little extra, you know, but it's just that we know who they are, they know who we are. It's just gonna be who want it more.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks.
Hey guys, it's Sal here. I got a question, one for each of you. First with Ed. I think from a lot of us looking on the outside in, you're playing the best football of your career. Would you say you're playing the best football of your career right now?
I would say I'm playing some good football right now, and hopefully to continue that into the playoffs. At the end of the year, you want to be rolling, and right now we just rolling, man. We just going, taking it day by day, and man, I can say that for a lot of guys on the team, just playing their best ball, the most dialed in we've been all week, and I kind of alluded to that in the beginning of the year. I think like after the Texans game, I was like, playing good defense right now doesn't necessarily mean as much as playing good defense in the end of the December, early January. So with us playing good defense right now, hey, it's a good time to be at our best.
And Jerry, you just said it. Ed just said the only thing he knows is playoffs. That's not the case with you. You've been here long enough. You're the longest tenured player. You were here for a lot of the years without the playoffs. What is different about it? What does it mean to you to be in this position with the urgency, and what can you implore on the young guys now that you've experienced both of this?
Yeah, you know, I can add a lot of wisdom to it, but I think a lot of guys on the team, like Ed said, you know, all they know since they came into the NFL is the playoffs. And like I told them, once we won that game on Sunday, claim the whole AFC East and all that stuff, you know, make this part of your legacy, you know? You guys are very familiar with winning. Winning is now a tradition, so let's continue that in the postseason. You know, there's no reason why we can't go back to the AFC Championship and then some. So I think a lot of these guys understand that. The moment won't be too big on Saturday. We're just eager to go out there and prove that we can play football and let everyone know that we are a postseason organization.
Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, Josh Reid here. First off, for Jerry, kind of going off of what Sal just talked about, what's it going to mean in particular? You know, obviously you had to fight to get to this point through so many tough years, to go out and be in front of a packed house on Saturday. What are the emotions going to be like?
Oh man, it's going to be amazing. You know, when I first got here in 2014, listening to some of those captains like Eric Wood and Fred Jackson talk about bringing a playoff game home to Buffalo, and you know, the emotions and the feelings of what that would be like, and then for me to actually live it, you know, it's going to be surreal. I know our fans, the Mafia, is going to be crazy come Saturday just because it's a playoff game in Buffalo. I'm going to try to keep my emotions under control, under check, just because I understand where we are at as an organization, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I tell a lot of people who we were able to do it last year, but not have the fan support. Our stadium is a whole nother place when we got the Mafia in there with us. And so they're going to get a chance to experience that for the first time. I'm going to get a chance to experience that for the first time. It's going to be electric come Saturday night. We won't have to worry about the weather.
Yeah. Hey, and Jerry, you know, there's always a lot of talk about chemistry on the offensive line, but you know, talking to Sean and some of the other guys, that holds true on the defensive side of the ball too. What have you seen with Ed and Harrison on the interior there, and how they're kind of playing off of each other right now?
Just growth throughout the season, throughout their career, how when they first started off, it was more so put my hand in the ground and do my job. Now they understand how teams are attacking, they're communicating on the field. That whole growth process, I think, is allowing them both to just play faster, and that's why you see them constantly around the ball, because now they're able to really just be themselves, but more so focus on the game and their preparation throughout the week. And they do a fantastic job of getting their body both physically and mentally ready for the game. And so now, December, January, when you cut on the film, that's all you see is our interior guys, you know, creating that population, getting to the quarterback, doing everything that we asked them for and some.
Great insight. Appreciate your time, Jerry. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah.
Hey, Jerry, John and Ed, John Worrell with the AP here. These are for Jerry. One is you got here, you talked about it. You got here in 2014, and that was in the midst of like the Bills really struggling against the Patriots. Do you feel that this team over the past 2 years has exercised those two ghosts, that ghost?
We don't try to put too much emphasis on them. It's more so on just next opponent up, they're going to get our best shot no matter who it is. And I know that they're a division rival. We see them twice a year. And that's one thing that we do make a point of, is to try to take care of all division games, no matter who they are. So I think even though we've struggled with that organization in the past, we really don't put too much emphasis on who we're playing. We're just excited to go out there and play, and we handle business. And I think that's what makes this group of guys so great, because they're competitors. It doesn't matter who they're playing, doesn't matter what time of day, the weather, where the location is. It'll be on ice on a Saturday, Sunday night. They're going to show up ready to roll, and I'm excited. And that's why I like playing ball with these guys.
Could you have envisioned, though, back-to-back AFC East championships back then in 2014?
Absolutely. I mean, every year when we go into the spring, that's what we talk about. In the past, we fell short. These past 2 years, we were able to pick up on it. And not only that, but we were really able to go out there and play our style of football. And I think that just tip your hat to the guys being here throughout the off season, working hard throughout the season to just constantly improve their game and not really hang our hat on one game. We really don't want one game to define us. It's all about growth throughout the 18-week season here, and it was great to see guys do that.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't ask, because I think you even expected this question to be coming. Any thoughts about your future? Once this playoff run is over?
Nah, man, I haven't really thought too much about it. I want to go out there.
This could
I want to finish.
Be one of, and this could be
Breaking up.
one of the last times you step on the field here in Buffalo.
Yeah. It could possibly be that. That certainly crossed my mind. The final regular season game, it was really cool to see my family and my son out there. He's probably one of the biggest Buffalo Bills fans out there, and so that was really surreal. Now it's more so focused on the playoffs. I want some hardware. Everybody in this building, we want some hardware, and we were close to getting that last year. So now we know what it takes to get back to that stage. And if this is my last opportunity being a Buffalo Bill, then I want to go out on top.
You want to be?
Yeah, but that's not my control, man. I'm here to play football and win championships. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. That's my main focus.
Hey, Jerry. Good to see you. We haven't talked to you since the last Patriots game. I'm curious, what was the biggest difference in terms of the performance of the defense as a whole between that first matchup and then how you guys were so effective against pretty much everything they did in the second matchup?
Yeah, that first matchup, we're just going to be frank with it. They came out there and they punched us in the mouth. And so we knew going back to their place, we had to return the favor, but we got to do it our style, our way. And I think guys rose up to that challenge, and we were able to do that. Now we know this is round 3. They're coming back in our home. The stage is now even heightened because loser goes home. And I guarantee you nobody in this building wants to go home. So we're going to do everything that we can. If it takes extra, an extra quarter, so be it. I think everybody here in this building is ready for that challenge. We're excited for it and just can't wait for Saturday.
You've played in cold weather here for a long time. Is there anything you could do during the week to get your body ready?
Spend some time outside, take off the pants, get in some shorts, enjoy that weather, really embrace it, get your feet in the earth, let your toes touch that cold soil and just enjoy it. It's going to be cold on Saturday, but, with the Mafia in that stadium getting loud, it's going to feel warm and it's going to be fun.
Best of luck to both of you.
No, thank you, bro.
That's all for today. Thanks, guys.